Alright, let's get it started. Those unis are so sick. Alright, let's get it. Gotta take down these lines.
It's week 7 of the 2026 season. And up next is the Cavs' versatile running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Cavs and the Lions.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
15 tutties, 3
A clean
picks.
game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Look at Jalen Tolbert.
In motion, the tight end. And Goff going to look to throw right away.
Good rush, Abdul.
Brought down here in the backfield.
Okay.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Is that Zion Johnson?
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Goff now looks to throw. He gets this out wide.
Tackle, price talk.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bid. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
You got Ramsey and Rod Moore back. Good sack, Abdul.
Back in his own 7. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now.
They got Marcus Mimbow at right tackle. We got to get 2 sacks on Mimbow too.
Here Here comes the Lions punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And taken at the 46. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent
Mike and Mari.
They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Mari and Mike.
So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
On 1st down, it's Barnes. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 101 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that
Oh my God.
on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Penix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Able to find the open man.
Catch, Adonai.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give right side.
Good blocks.
Barnes. And they
There you go,
move
Mari.
this all the way down to the 9. That good for 22 and a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage,
Blitz.
and establish the run early.
It's a loss of
Dotson,
a yard there, and it's
okay.
2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job
Good blocks
there
here,
stopping
fellas.
him for a loss.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Hey, I'll take that.
End zone for a touchdown. A great
We're out Kelvin Banks for 4 weeks. Torn labrum, of course.
touchdown on the year. And the Caps get the upper hand as
So we got a rookie left tackle starting.
So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
Wow, 4th and goal. Let's see here.
The offense is staying out there.
Let's get him in there.
Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and run for it.
Good blocks.
They'll take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Caps' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. An early decision point here, Charles. Maybe one we'll look back on later. They go on 4th and goal, and they punch it in for the touchdown.
We always talk about how football is a game of confidence, and that's how you get it right there. Leave your offense out there and tell them, I believe in you. And they pay it off with 6 points.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Got the Cal Bear returning kicks.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even.
Ooh, they got Matavo too.
The shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive,
Can't remember which Higgins that is. It's not T. Higgins though.
the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs.
I don't think it's
because
Jay
if you
either.
punt, then you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's Gone. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's
I knew that was gonna happen because E-Man Warrior was out of position. That's nice.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you that.
Hey!
Defenders had intercepted.
Good rush, Abdul.
They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Good pick, E-Man Warrior.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The goal is to get 5 rushing touchdowns.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Penix.
Oh my God.
Forced out to his
Woo!
left, and he just gets rid of it.
Shit.
Throws it away. The Lions move
Good
there.
rush.
Nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting
Good
ahead
double.
of yourself as a team.
Good block, Adonai.
You gotta play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football.
Trying to get Mari best rookie running back.
As they've got it as we resume action.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's go choice pivot. Send Gatson up here. I'll block Mari.
Penix working out of the gun here. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Get some blocks on the edge. Let's go.
Now again,
Ah, come on, Fautanu.
and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4. And looking to throw, Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Yeah, they will touch him down.
Catch,
but not
Adonai.
before he gets the first. Here's Penix. And that one drops down, incomplete.
Gotta catch that Gatson. Come on, baby.
Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Penix sliding out of the pocket.
Oh my God.
Just pass there, and it's intercepted.
I thought that'd go a little higher. That's on me.
Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the
Wow, and he gets
interception.
injured.
Meanwhile, here we do have an injury on the
Damn,
play.
that's on me.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game,
Good hit, Flo.
games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Goff now to throw. Over the middle.
Ooh, I was trying to go for that hit stick.
Only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
It's a short.
Oh, really?
And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they take possession
Is that so?
2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
I bet he was down.
2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs.
That's
They'll
close.
talk about it all the time.
And now,
Ah.
after a potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at
I guess.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll run for the first time with his speed.
Where'd he get there?
They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Goff.
That's complete. It's a
Nice.
more.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's gone.
There we go, Coop.
Early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Good pick, baby.
Consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Here comes the Canton offense to set up shop.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man complete. That's Barnes. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Well, that should be a solid run play right here. Come on, fellas.
Up the middle they go. Barnes.
There we go.
He'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
55 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Oh, come on. This is here. It's here.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Barnes.
Ah, maybe not.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. That is
Good catch. That was a terrible route.
but he does have
Good
first
catch.
down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
To the air, Penix.
Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and shorted the sticks.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry up.
To throw again is Penix. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell.
Oh, what do you mean?
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Good ball.
And he comes back with one complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. They'll throw with Penix. Well, he was hit as he fell there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Looking to throw, Penix. Complete. This is Mitchell.
Good catch, Adonai.
Down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. Now Penix.
Good catch, Mari.
That's Barnes. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
It's that 80 catch.
With 13 seconds to play in half number one.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And he's got it.
Oh my God, we're so close.
Play there, and it'll set him up first and goal. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Good drive. Let's get Amari in there.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Caps will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well,
good blocks, Millen.
Got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
How did he get there, Lewis?
Halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
Green Bay is 6-1.
But first, time for a look.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to
Fourth
rock.
quarter Pavia looking nice. Come on, what the hell is that? Trying to spin, not back juke, bro. Come on.
Ready to go to begin this third quarter.
What's the pressure looking like?
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Oh my God, pressure looking crazy.
Throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
Good ball.
Sideline is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Penix to the air once more.
Oh my God, and a flag.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph, and the Lions are going to take over once again at their own
Holding on the offense too. Wow.
So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10
at their own 37. Here's a play fake.
Oh my God, he's wide open.
And he will find his man on the outside.
I swear that was neutral zone infraction.
Takes it inside the 40. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now gone.
That's to the
Good
right
D.
sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Gibbs straight ahead.
Good stuff, Dion.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Now Lutz for the field goal try.
It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good.
Good field goal.
Get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
The 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense, get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
Here comes the Canton offense to set up shop. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now a handoff up the middle. Barnes. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun.
Good ball, good catch.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Bro, oh my God. Jesus.
Carlton Davis picks it. And the Lions are going to
Uh-oh.
get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd
Good
quarter,
D.
but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Off play action. Here's Goff.
Good D, Kamari.
And that's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Goff now looking to throw.
Good hit, Abdul.
Complete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Oh my God.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will come back out.
Come on, Mike. Let's get you one more.
The Canton offense takes
Not one more pick, but let's
again.
get you one more drive before the 4th.
In this game, I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coach?
He's got a man. Complete.
We go, Golden.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish.
Oh, that's cookies right there.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year.
And the Caps will add on to their lead.
God damn, 7-7.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get
Caught that?
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Moore, the man in motion. Gone.
Good ball.
He's tied in on the corner route. It's complete. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss. And
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Goff. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Tackle, boys.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Throwing again is Goff.
Oh, let's go, Rossike.
Goff is intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, they come out and take
Is that the LSU tackle?
Step aside for just a moment.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run this one in.
Way to get in there, Mari.
Take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Caps add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Aubrey now for the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Detroit back in possession.
All right, boys, let's stay healthy this fourth.
And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have.
At least we got 3 picks on Goff.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Good rush, Abdul. Oh, that was that Jalen? Yeah.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is gone.
Oh, good ball. Trying to run some tricky stuff on him.
Before being taken down. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Good sack, boys. Abdul getting there today.
Multiple defenders get to it.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking
Limbaugh's been holding up, though.
Approach the end of this one.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Goff. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
How did he get there?
At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it.
Ooh, had that covered up. Let's go.
He can make someone miss in the open field. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Oh, good D.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Got to catch that, Jade.
That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down.
All right, Pav, let's get you in here.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of
Throw, Pav. Dude, Adonai can always get open. I love that.
And what a letdown after a huge play.
Good
He's
throw.
pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So
Got to get Mario one more rushing touchdown.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Caps are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Aubrey good with a PAT. And this
Damn, I put to keep them from 20 points, man. They only got 3. I should have at least done like 14 or 10.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So out now come the Lions. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense.
I'll take that.
We'll see if they
Good hit, Rossick.
the offense this goal.
Rossick.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4.
Here's Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Good tackle, Prysock.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Hits. Is that their long snapper?
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead.
Ooh, Minbow's hurt. Well, so much for getting sacks on him now.
Stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw, Goff. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And this time he's got the hook up.
Good hit.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Goff now to throw.
He's got the connection to Moore. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop.
Bro, is Moore hurt now? Holy shit. Dude, they got to get a better training staff. What is going on?
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Goff throwing again.
D, boys.
He wisely will throw that one away.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's gone. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And somewhat
good tutty.
revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
Good drive.
The coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Ooh, okay. Good cuts.
The Caps offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their
Got that 1-2 in the backfield.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that
Oh, good ball.
And got his man complete. And they are going to score again.
Ready to get open, baby.
Touchdown as they just added their totals. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching
Under pressure.
it, taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see
Cover 4, wow.
making plays and
No one was up top.
will bring with these youngsters going out and making big time.
I like Pavia. He can throw some nice balls. He really can.
Extra point up
So that's
and
something to look
good
forward
by
to.
Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
He keep throwing like that, I might put him in at halftime.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Another shot now for this Lions offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score.
Why is DeJean not in?
Cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Ooh. Nice try, Rebel. Nice try.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the defense is going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Yeah, Eamon Warrior. There we go.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
Hey, there it is, Jade.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch
pick, baby.
Charles turns to gold.
They have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
He was not catching that out of bounds.
Here comes the Canton offense to set up shop. And they hope to polish things off. And what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, I was pressing triangle as soon as I did the play action, but it didn't register.
That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell.
God damn it.
Now another timeout called for by the offense.
I saw the slant. I was trying to get rid of it quick. A little too quick. All right, get out there, Millum.
They'll try the left side. It's Barnes. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
There you go. Maybe we can get him close to 100. I think we might get him like 90, I think.
Here's 3rd and 3.
We'll get that block, Gatson. I'm following you, Scott.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barnes.
Gotta get that block, baby.
First down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll look to throw. That's back complete.
I should have just had him run a hook route.
Stop him a few yards shy. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Lions will take over. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there, and I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning.
Oh my God, torched. Of course, Coop got caught up on emotion.
Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy.
Well, there we go. Kept him under 20.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Damn.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The offense.
What do I need? Okay. All right, yeah, we're good.
Ready for their next drive. And it's all but certain that this
Is that
win
press
streak
coverage?
is gonna extend another week.
Let's get a run here. I got one timeout left. Let's see what this press coverage is looking like.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, you gotta catch that, Surratt.
Just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Gotta catch those, baby.
Big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like
all right, Mario.
fun out there.
Finish us off here.
Like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the
Good blocks. 85 yards. Okay, let's get one more.
They'll continue to throw it around until stopped. So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who
Same
plays the
thing.
strong
Let's go.
safety position now more than ever is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes.
Good spin, boy. 95. I'll take it.
Make that play.
Charles, a lot of
Good game.
faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is of all those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly
That could have been a Penix touchdown right there, but
for them in this contest, the kind of performance.
got to get Mari ranked up.
So for Canton,
They're winning.
I don't care too much about
They get it up to 7-0.
getting Penix touchdowns this year because I'm supposed to get like 1,500 rush yards. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think we only got like 500 so far.
With the Chicago Bears.
Let's see.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Ah, Nick Nash. A beautiful ball right here. Under pressure, too. Dude, Abdul was killing it this game. And wild fourth quarter. That was a lot of scoring. There we go. We got Eman Moria pick too. Oh, that was Carter that forced it. Okay, nice. That speed you got there. Literally start off the gate like 2 sacks back to back. Abdul had a hell of a game. Should have put Abdul on the right side. Well, technically he is on the right side, but should have put him against Minbow. Okay, Campbell 2 upgrades. All right. I wonder what that was for. Nice. Good upgrade. Good upgrade. Nice. I like that. Very nice. About to be my Zach Martin. Okay, Aronde. 80 overall. Yeah, look at that. Looking nice. Looking very nice. Let's go, Mari. All right, look at 84 catch. Sheesh. Hopefully I can get him superstar soon or a dev game. Okay, Willem. Well deserved. Got an upgrade on his first start. Nice. I don't think we got it done though. We got sacks, but okay, yeah. I mean, when you get like 5 sacks, I mean, come on. How do you not like? How do you not get any more out for that? But next week we got the Vikings, and after that we got the bye week. So until next time, you're.